This Wilson volleyball was last seen floating away from Tom Hanks in the movie Castaway, but that's not where his story ends. And in order to know where his story ends, you have to know where his story begins. In 1998, Wilson's communication manager, Molly Wallace, received a call from 20th Century Fox asking if they could get some balls for their upcoming movie. As Wallace recalls, they were very vague about the film and how the product would be used, but they said it wouldn't be used as a weapon or in any way that would be damaging to the brand. They did let her know one thing though: while the movie wasn't going to have a large supporting cast, their leading man would be none other than Tom Hanks. And that's all Molly Wallace needed to hear. Wilson agreed to send Fox what they asked for, which was soccer balls. Months later, Fox came back and said these soccer balls aren't working because something's not adhering to the product material. They requested volleyballs instead, and off 60 volleyballs went to Fox Productions. No one at Wilson had heard from Fox for months, and they were completely in the dark as to what the movie was about until one day they received this photo. Suddenly, journalists started calling, asking Wilson for comment on the movie, and again, they had no idea what it was about, so they finally reached back out to Fox and said, "Hey, what is this movie about?" And Fox said, "Let us get you into a screening so that you can see." Of course, the Wilson executives went to the screening, they saw what the movie was about, and immediately said, "We've got to make a product for this." But Fox wasn't interested. They said, "No, we don't have any other merchandise, therefore we don't want you making your own merchandise." And they said, "Please, please, please, this is gonna be a big hit." And guess what? They made it. They made the Wilson volleyball. Here's the replica, here's what it looks like. But again, that's not where our story ends. Like I said, Wilson was last seen floating away in the most gut-wrenching scene in cinema history. The Wilson team knew that they couldn't leave Wilson out there, so to tie in with the second premiere, which was common whenever movies would release on VHS, the Wilson team decided to do the right thing and go save Wilson. The Wilson team worked with Fox Studios to coordinate an elaborate homecoming parade, complete with a full marching band, and the Wilson volleyball riding comfortably on a plush red pillow in the back of a convertible, making this day 5 of 15 days of lights, camera, ads. Wilson!